Here's what I'm excited though for. The Maze of Millennium, the Odion cards. So we knew we were getting these, but we hadn't had these revealed for some reason. It was taking a while to come out. And I was very curious to see if they would be good or not. Low expectations, Konami doesn't usually do the best job. However, I really enjoyed the Flame Swordsman cards and the Gate Guardian cards. Even if they weren't meta, I thought they were like cool enough to have like a distinct strategy and play style. I hope that it's the same here, if not even a bit better. And I heard people say on Twitter that these are pretty good, so I'm excited to read them. Odion doesn't hold a candle to his sister. Is Shizu his sister? Isn't that Merrick's sister? I don't know, whatever. Shizu's crazy though. That doesn't, it's kind of hard to. All right, the man with the mark. So this is like Odion, right? Odion is adopted. Right. It's been so long. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can take one the Temple of the Kings or one spell trap that mentions it in your deck and add to your hand or send to the grave. All right, so it's Stratos. Only use once return. While you control Temple of the Kings, this card and Apophis, you control captured by card effects. Temple of the Kings, you control captured by card effects. Interesting. So like, I guess this is how they beat Detonator. They just can't pop shit. And it's a Stratos. You wish these cards were as good as these Shizu support. You say that, but then everybody would immediately bitch the cards are too broken, so I don't know. Merciless Scorpion of Serket. Can have an also a set, especially someone from your hand. I mentioned one level 10 or higher monster in your hand or deck while I control the Temple of the Kings. Banish one level 10 or higher monster from your hand or deck while I control the Temple of the Kings. Are there any level 10 monsters that have a banish effect, like that you want to banish, like Rainbow Dragon, Blue Eye Shining Dragon? I don't know. You can just search it. It summons itself. Sure. What does it do? During your main phase, you can add one Temple of the Kings spell dimension to your hand. Okay. So just another Stratos. I mean, it's never a bad thing. Not on summon though, so it's a bit worse. This card battles an opponent's monster. You can destroy that opponent's monster, and this use card gains attack. Okay, so it's Catastor as well. It's not bad, but I don't want to play. I'm assuming it's level 10 in this deck. Otherwise, this is pretty shit. Now you already looked. Oh, in regards to the banish effect. Okay, that's fair enough. Oh, I mean, like, surely there's a banish effect. I actually know one there is a banish effect for. I think that for sure is. It's the Ryu-Ge's, right? The Ryu-Ge one comes back. The worm. That's it. It's not good though, but yeah. I'm pretty sure it comes back at least. That's the only one. Sure. So I'm gonna just read it again. Ryu-Ge. Okay. So this one, the Hakva, right? If monster's already banished face up and this card is already banished and there are now at least two other banished monsters, summon this card and then it places whatever. Yeah. This is not going to be good enough. For any Metaphys level 10? Good question. Must special summon from your hand by banishing 5. Blah, 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 blah. It has no effect though when you banish it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, it's a future-proof thing where maybe that's important in the future. Anyways, let's keep going. These are also Earth Fairy. Wait, is this also Earth Fairy? Earth Spellcaster. You play Blue Eyes Odion. Here. Okay, here's level 10. So Anubis the Last Judge, level 10 Earth Fiend. Are these all Earth? So you play Purge in this deck? Okay, let's just. Okay, yeah, it's all Earth. Honestly, it's important because we know it's a trap deck with Temple of the Kings. Can I have an ultimate set? A special summon from your hand to graveyard. Okay. Not the banished zone. That's a bit lame. While you have 3 more cards in your graveyard with a different name that are Temple of the Kings and or traps by placing 2 in the bottom of the deck in any order. Wait, so 3 or more cards in your graveyard with different names that are Temple of the Kings or traps. Just any traps. You put 2 of them in the bottom of your deck. So you can recycle trap cards, I guess, but more importantly, it's like the way summoning itself. Now once per turn. Doesn't say that. And this is just a summoning condition, right? So it doesn't activate, which is important. Can't like Caesar this. You send this card to the hand of the graveyard at 1, the man with the mark from next to your hand. The spell trap card controls destroyed by card effect. Card controls destroyed. Okay, so its on-field effect is meh. It's not bad though. Discard add a man of the mark next to your hand means you can always have your normal summon. It's Alistair. And the graveyard effect is good. You discard add the man of the mark, then it's just revive self from the grave. Why is it so restrictive? So they don't want to make it too easy to summon. This is very good. It's not like crazy, but it is good where it's not once it's a block dragon in a way where it's not someone once per turn to summon. So if you have enough fodder and keep coming back. Oh yeah, only searching man in the market is a bit sad because it means you'll have a bit of a clog with normal summons in some cases. And then I guess it has like the anti-detonator clause, which is not crazy, but I imagine the main thing here is we get 2 of these notation. It makes Varu draws pretty easily. And that's powerful. But why are there fusions? None of this was fusion summoning, right? No. I mean, Temple of Kings fusion summons, but I would imagine that's not what you're trying to do. Must be fusion summoned or be tribute summoned or special summoned by tributing 2 Apophis monsters. Okay, I imagine the Apophis are trap cards, like the old embodiment of Apophis. 2 monsters, then mention Temple of the Kings. Okay, so if you fuse it, you can fuse using these. But if you summon other way, it's with Apophis. Fusion summon. Okay, yeah. Once per turn, target 3 Apophis traps in their names in your grave and set them. Okay, so just it's a free card, I guess. Once per turn, if a trap card is activated, you can target card with controls and destroy it. Oh, so you just summon this, then reset the traps. Now you have a pop in the opponent's turn. Sure, that seems pretty good. What for what it's worth? It's pretty low commitment. Divine Scorpion Beast of Serket. Damn, this looks sick. You said this one's not good, Jeff. This one looks so much cooler. I love Mystical Beast Serket as a kid. I don't know why. This card is special summon. Oh, wait, what does it require? 1 Serket monster and 1 monster 2000 less attack. Okay. This card is special summoned, or the damage of this card to balance opponent's monster. Try to face the monster when it controls or in the grave. Banish it. You can attack half the monster's attack. Lose once per turn. Take a second attack during each battle phase. Oh, yeah, this is not very good. It's pretty big, I guess. Tier support. I guess you can summon this with tier monsters. Yes, with Serket. Ooh, you got me cooking now because you can play Temple of the Kings on Needlebug Nest. Let's build Odion tier. That sounds fun. I'm actually going to build that for a video probably. And I guess you can summon this card as well. This is a Serket, obviously, right? Yeah, it is. That's silly. But isn't silly just like the best form of Yu-Gi-Oh? Treasures of the Kings. When this card is activated, you can set 1 Apophis trap from your deck. It's a field spell. Okay, that's not bad. This card name becomes Temple of the Kings while in the field zone. Oh, that's pretty good. Once per turn, if you have 2 or more set cards in the field or a trap in your grave, you can add 1 monster dimension, something into your hand. Wait, this is insane. What the fuck? It's just search a card, then once per turn, search a card? I read that correctly, right? Is it once per turn? No, you can use both effects. All right, so he's got a... This card is insane. Huh. This card is good. Very good. Detonator is annoying, but it is broken. Dude, but the thing is, like, imagine a world without Detonator being legal. These cards seem strong. Defense of the Temple. Fusion summon 1 Earth Fusion monster from using monster hand or field. Okay, that's not great. If you use a monster that controls Temple, okay, fuse from where? Face the monster your opponent controls. Oh, because you want to make this card, right? With fucking Serket and theirs. That's not very... Is it quick play? No, this card sucks. Unless graveyard effect is good. Or second effect. You use face the monster when it controls material. If you control Temple of the Kings, you banish the Guardian Grave at 1 Dangers of the Divine. Protect your hand. Which is this card. Okay, we'll read that in a second. Yeah, this doesn't seem great. By half your life, then tribute 1 monster. Quick play spell. So 1 the Winged Dragon raw from your hand or banishment. You. Ignoring a summoning condition and make its attack and defense 4k. So it's like in the show when he summons Winged Dragon and Rob and then it dies. But it cannot attack. Yeah, it doesn't obey him. Okay, I like that they make this lore based. This card's probably terrible, but also during the end phase the next turn, return to the hand. Yeah, fucking nice. Nice Winged Dragon and Raw. I guess you can like pay some life points to pop some monsters, but that's not very good. This card sends the field to the graveyard. Okay, so if you just activate it, choose the 1 Winged Dragon Raw in your monster zone and send all the monsters in the field to the grave. Oh, that's not bad. So that's just a board wipe. You don't use the Raw really. You just nuke the field. This actually isn't that bad. It's not good because only hand or banished means you can't just... This card would be low-key kind of broken if you could just summon Raw from the deck and then we see every deck just play 3 Dangers of the Divine and 1 Winged Dragon or Raw. Oh, it isn't summon from the grave either. That's a bit of a sad card. All right. This card is... Oh! But you banished level 10 off of Serket. I understand. I understand. Yeah. Okay, it's all coming together. I don't think this is actually good, but it's cool, and I respect it. I respect the lore. It's not even that bad. This is what I was imagining when they printed cards like the Guardian or what's it called? Flame Swordsman, where the cards are like, they have cool synergies, but they're not broken and they're still playable. That's what this is. This card is not insane. Probably not playable because the rest of the cards are actually pretty good. Verdict of Anubis. When your opponent has a spell or trap card, well, you control 3 or more other spell and traps. That's kind of ass. Negate the activation, destroy that card. Then if you control Temple of the Kings, you can destroy as many monsters one controls as possible. Then inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the total original attack of those destroyed monsters. Damn. All right. Well, the thing is, like, this card seems good, but will this ever be activatable? I guess, like, this is a matchup thing where you will catch people who don't know any better off guard for sure. However, like, if you play versus an opponent who knows you're playing Anubis and know what these cards do, they're just not going to use a spell card when they have monsters in the field. Otherwise, they're just going to get their beat the shit, like, destroyed. Side deck card? What matchup do you want this in? You want this against matchups where they search spells, right? Like, say the Mouse field spell 1/1. This card would be good against Malice, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool card in the sense that it gets better in the future if there's a spell card you search mid combo, but that's about it. Oh, there's new Apophis. Okay, I think it's important because the other Apophises, there's 2, right? There's the new-ish one, which is pretty good, and then the old one just is vanilla. Special summon level 4 Earth, same thing. Then set one Apophis trap next except the Serpent. It can be, oh, that's fucking insane. Because the other Apophis card, if I recall, it requires you to control all the continuous traps. So summon this card as normal monster reptile. And then negate the effects Facebook card controls all the number of continuous traps you control to the end of the turn. Yeah, so the idea with this card is you activate this to set this, and you can use it as a negate that turn. So just against any card. And that includes like Duster and whatever. So this is sick. It keeps going. If this card is into the graveyard, you can add one and bottom and Apophis next to your hand. Oh, it's the old one, right? That just says this one that does nothing. Would you even still play that? Maybe. Why is OG Apophis main phase only? Life just be that way, man. This card is good. Yeah, Temple of the Kings as well. So the Temple of the Kings up, you'll play this on turn 1, and then you'll set, it doesn't matter. I guess you set the other Apophis, this one. And then you fusion summon into this shitter, and then reset both of them. And then you also get to search this card, which I guess is just discard fodder, or infusion material. Like, I don't know how necessary this card is, but like, that's you, I guess, convert into a pop with this, right? So you can focus the first two on just stopping or negating a spell, and then the regular Apophis converts into a pop thanks to this card. And then if they don't deal with it again, then it's like 3 monsters. Like it spirals out. You can negate Imperm on turn 1. I guess you can, yeah. So it's 3 main deck monsters, 3 spells, and 2 traps. Why are traps the least representative out of all these? That's so funny. And a trap-based deck, we only got 2 new traps. One could combos like Silo Rabbit, Fusion Monster, 3 trap set, multiple negates and pops. This seems very cool. Detonator is kind of rough, like, obviously. The Statue of Anguish pattern is crazy. Right, this card. Where like every time you summon a continuous trap monster, pops a card. Yeah. Summon spray can't be targeted by opponent's card effects and control the trap. That is a monster. This card special summon from the spell and trap card zone. You can target 1 card on the field and destroy. Yeah, that's so good. You'd love this to get a second wave of support. I am going to for sure build decks around it. I don't know how good it'll be, but that'll be fun. And I'm down. Super down. This doesn't mention Divine Temple of the Kings, does it? Huh? So the way to search it is to mark of the man, just send this to grave, banish it, and add this. Understood. Can you combine this with Argo Stars? I don't remember the Argo Star cards well enough, but maybe. If you can, that'd be so depressing. Because I made a bet with somebody they couldn't top a regional with Argo Stars in the next year. And I'm going to lose that bet if Argo Star becomes good because of this crap. They're still bad? Good. That's what I needed to hear. All right. I don't know if I'm going to cook yet with these. I'm gonna sit on it a bit. And I'll definitely make videos on this archetype because I'm digging it. I like this. Detonator fucks the Argo cards too much. Doesn't it fuck this stuff too, though? I mean, I guess like you can play hand traps. It's not the literal worst, but like, are you playing like 3 Dangers of the Divine, this card, and like raw? God, why can't this summon from the grave actually? If this summon from the grave, it'd actually be so much better. You can search it with the true sun god, right? I guess, yeah. You can definitely build. What I like about this is you can build it in several different ways, right? There are different directions to go from. I think these are overall pretty well designed. I actually like this a lot, and I'm excited to open Maze in the Master on stream next week. I hopefully get like all the cards for all the decks because the set doesn't look like it'll be crazy like for playability, but it seems like it has fun decks and some playable cards, and that's a good set in my mind. The monster protects Apophis monsters, not traps. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can pop the traps still. That's kind of lame. Yeah. The thing you notice is that you like normal summon man, search, and if they don't pop it, you just Typhon and set 5 traps. Yeah, I mean that's the general way of approaching Ryu-Ge, right? Is you just chill and try to let the traps do the work, but you don't want to be acting continuous traps. I wish this negated monster effect. That'd be that'd be way better. Doesn't really solve the issue. Yeah, exactly. I think it's close. I don't think this will be like meta breaking. This is going to steal Vegas now. Like, I don't think this has what it takes to the top. I could be wrong because it's still pretty new and unexplored, but the cards are good, which at the bare minimum means something. That's what the Fiendsmith cards are for. Okay. Always the Fiendsmiths. These aren't fiends, right? Fairy, reptile. Okay, yeah. This is a fiend. This is a fairy. It's a spellcaster. Okay. The normal summon ends on triple Omni, 2 pops. Triple Omni? What the fuck is the triple? Wait. Is the Apophis thing not once per turn? Oh, it's not. That is pretty good. You're right. All right, that's pretty sick. You can call it an Omni or Imperm. It's a bit weird. Obviously, it's better on spells because you can hit those, but not killing monsters. A bit sad against Ryu-Ge. It's Desiree. It's Desiree. Yes, it's just Desiree. That is the new term we're going to use for cards like this. We'll call them This is Desiree and Trap Formation. Hot Red, these Zoomers. Hot Red is also a newer card. Fucking guys, man. What do y'all know? You can also have 6 pops with Statue of the Anguish pattern. Japan was very excited over these on Twitter. Like very, very excited. They love their trap decks, eh? I'm curious what they thought then, or if they have any ideas.